Hi there viewers, I'm the Extraordinary Tourist, and in this video what I thought I'd do today is try and design a new t-shirt design for my Amazon merch store. Currently my store only has one design, which I can show you here. So here you can see I've got my Crocodile Rock t-shirt, which is available in several different colours, as you can see. But presently that's all I've got. I've just got the one design in my store. I thought I can have up to 10 designs in my Amazon store, and that one's been there for a couple of weeks, so it's about time I put in a new one. And so what I thought I would do is I had this idea of creating a t-shirt based on a couple of penguin characters that I designed for one of my skateboards, and I'll switch over to that here. Here you can see my board Yeti Skateboard, which I designed for my board pusher skate shop. You can see I've got a whole video here showing the creation of one of my board Yeti deck designs, but the specific penguins that I'm going for are the ones that are part of this series. Go here, you can see here there's these two penguins. If I go to the larger view of that, over here, these two characters here, between the three of them there's this sort of a theme going here, but I quite like the design of these two penguins. They're my own personal cartoon penguin designs, and I thought doing something humorous with those two on a t-shirt might make for a good design in itself without the Yeti. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. What I had planned in terms of this design is I was thinking of like a circle kind of sketch with the two penguins sort of just kind of sitting in the circle. And I had this sort of thought of the way people sort of refer to things like tuxedos and that as penguin suits. Sometimes they use monkey suits, but often they use the phrase penguin suits as well, because tuxedos kind of have that front penguin look. And I had this sort of notion that maybe one of the penguins could be all white, and the other penguin could be like a butler or something, putting on his black jacket to sort of turn him into a penguin. And that was one thought I had. Another thought that I had was perhaps the two penguins trying different ties on. Maybe one's going with a bow tie, and another one's sort of thinking about one of the long necktie kind of things. And sort of trying different stuff, but not overly sure which one I'm going to go with yet. I might try the sort of penguin jacket idea thing first and see where that gets us. So let's get onto the drawing table and get on with that. Here, I'm just going to do some rough sketches to start with. I was just thinking maybe just some kind of a circle thing like this, and maybe you've got, try not to rock this camera too much. I'm going to remember these, it's so tempting just to draw these penguins as a sort of pear, not quite a pear shape, but a straight sort of oval shape when they are. I actually designed them with more of a pear shape, so it's kind of tempting to miss out this sort of waistline that I've given them. I was thinking maybe have one with his wings back like that. And just thinking something like that. Maybe this penguin's going to be here. Sort of trying his little, helping him put his little sort of jacket kind of thing on here. And that whole thing would be in a bit of a circle. It's also tempting not to give them actual legs, but they do actually have little legs too. And because with Amazon you've only got like a rectangular area, so the idea is to make this circle here round, and that's going to be filled in with the blue that you saw on the skateboards, and then there'll kind of be white going out to here, but not to an edge. It will sort of kind of peter out maybe, so it doesn't look rectangular. And I might even do like some of the snow inside that, and do all that inside the circle, have the penguin's legs go outside, and that would be the design. So I'm sort of looking at that. The only thing I don't really like about that design is this penguin here is facing outwards. It kind of sends, and he's facing that way as well, so it kind of sends all your eyes straight out of the picture that way. And it's got to sort of find a way of doing it so that you can see what's going on, but has more of a design where your eye is sort of looking inwards on it, perhaps. So maybe if we give this another shot. So looking at that one, I'm sort of liking that better because like both penguins are looking in at each other there. It's still not quite, I don't really get a sense that this is a jacket as such. I don't really like how I've drawn this one's leg either. It's a little too large, I think, for these particular penguins. Like they've got smallish sort of legs, but I think we're sort of getting there a little bit more. So let's sort of continue working on that and see what else we can come up with. So face off the screen and try something else. Sometimes it's a question of getting good composition, because in this one everything is sort of sloping that way. And what I need is the penguin on this side to be sloping along that kind of arc, but I want this penguin to be more sloping that way, so when I put the circle in the background, this penguin will be more aligned with that side of the circle. So at that, I think it's getting better. This penguin's probably a little bit too large in that drawing. I quite like that one. You sort of don't know if it's reading so well without it sort of putting on a jacket there. To start, might give it another go, see if I can maybe space this guy out a bit and make him a bit shorter. He's getting better. It's getting better for maybe having the circle coming around like this. Sure if it could do with a caption or something just to go with it, so maybe some words above the top about sort of stepping out or dressing up or going out, in the sense that penguins sort of look like they're dressed up in formal attire, and perhaps these two are getting ready to go out on the town or something. Could do something stupid like... I did initially think like maybe giving one of these a top hat or something to make it emphasize even more that idea of whatever, of getting dressed up and being formal. But yeah, I might give this another go. For the moment, I think I'm going to take a bit of a break, because I think I've been going for just over half an hour or so now. What are we doing? Recording? Yep, 36 minutes. So I might take a bit of a break and pick this up a little later. Okay, so I'm back from my break now. It's been probably a couple of hours since I was sitting down to do this before, and what I thought I might do is try another design, or another version of this design, which you can see here. Do another version of this, but perhaps try and get some more space in between the two penguins here, and I think I'm liking the idea of adding a top hat to this penguin. It sort of gives it that more formal look, and feel that this guy could perhaps be this penguin's butler or something like that. So that's what I'm going to try. I'll see if I can do something in here. If I run out of room, I might sort of start again on the next page. So, let's get on with it. This one could well be the one I go with. And what I'm going to do next is I'll probably take a photo of this sketch and bring it into my digital software and possibly do my outlines and stuff in the digital software and add all my circle and that kind of thing. I'm still not sure if it needs a caption to sort of further explain what's going on, or whether just that image on its own will be humorous enough. It might be one of those things that I'll decide once I've actually finished the line art and the colour on the illustration. I might have another look at it and see what I think and feel about adding a caption to it. There we go, that's pretty much, I think that's what I'm going to try and go with. Put that on or develop that up into a design for a t-shirt to go onto my Amazon store. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed watching me develop a design for my Amazon merch t-shirt store. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with your family and friends, and maybe tell people about my work here. If this is your first time on my channel, I do videos featuring my own artwork and sort of creating my own art and designs. Typically my art is being designed for clothing and skateboard decks, and I also do videos around skateboarding and skateboarding life as well. So be sure to tune in next time for part 2 to this video, where I'll sort of put this design up into my digital software and start doing the line art and colouring it in. So until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.